Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? As many of you have probably noticed from your Netflix notifications or from memes around the internet, Death Note's live-action movie was finally released yesterday on Netflix. We will be going into spoilers of the movie, so if you don't want to be spoiled, you have been warned. Many people watched it, including myself, and apparently also a large number of people in Japan. Can you guess if this was well received in Japan? I don't even think I need to answer that question if you watch the original Death Note and this new Hollywood rendition of the all-time favorite. So the main part of the criticism comes from the fact that many parts of the story and the characters diverges so much from the original that Light and even L is almost unrecognizable. Death Note is supposed to be about two geniuses battling their brains out with strategy, deduction, and wit. Light and even L in this movie did not live up even close to their name, and fans of the original are pretty disappointed that the core characteristics of the main characters were changed so much. It's almost like a parody where Death Note begins with Ryuk giving his Death Note to a dumb Light, rather than a genius. And genius Detective L never got out of his teenage angsty years. But let's go through some of the things that were obviously different than the original Death Note. The first one would be that L immediately divulges the secrets of the Death Note to Mia just after meeting her. Okay, I guess Light Turner here isn't exactly the looker that Yagami Light was, but you're still supposed to be smart. Secondly, remember the scenes where Light was in the public or in school with Mia talking loudly about the Death Note? Yeah, so basically either this Light doesn't know about the existence of hidden mics that the police or the FBI might be using to monitor what they're saying, or I don't even know. I mean, he's the son of a police officer. He should know this stuff. Anyways, third, we have the horror elements seeming to be coming from the gore and the camera tricks, rather than through creating fear in the power of the Death Note itself. Fourth, we have Light reading his Death Note in public again. And fifth, we have Raging L. Okay, this one I have a big problem with. Why is L so angsty anyways? He's supposed to be super logical and efficient. Emotions are like the opposite of efficiency. It really shouldn't be that easy to break L. Which ties us in with number 6. L tries to settle the situation with a gun. Now this one completely breaks L's character, at least in my opinion. There's a pride in L being the best detective in the world, and I really don't think L would be satisfied by winning with a bullet to Light's head. At number 7, we have L making a car chase himself and runs into cars coming from both sides of the road ready to T-bone his face, as we know the real L would never do, because he's not a dumbass. And finally, at number 8, we have Ryuk destroying things and buildings with his spiritual powers. What? Basically, to sum it up, everyone is too incompetent compared to the original characters, with the exception of Ryuk. Ryuk was just OP, and they changed the rules of the Death Note too. But honestly though, I don't regret watching this movie at all because I had a great time watching it. Many laughs were had, especially at the screaming Light sequence. I mean, was that necessary? No. But was it funny as hell? Yes. And so were many other parts of the movie. But this is coming from a big fan of the original Death Note, and come on, let's be honest. Nothing anyone makes in live action will be able to top the original anime/manga. And it's not like they did everything wrong in this movie. L's acting was pretty decent and was way less cringy than the L in the Japanese live actions. And that Mia twist wasn't half bad, but if Mia was really that smart, they really wouldn't have made so many other mistakes. Anyways, what did you guys think of the Hollywood live action Death Note we just got? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for Tokyosaurus for the latest things people are talking about in Japan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.